Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Stasia Bliss. We are talking about Kundalini and life force management tools. I appreciate you being here. If this is your first time, welcome. Take a look around the channel. There's lots of resources to support you. We talk about Kundalini awakenings on this channel. We also talk about Kundalini embodiment because that seems to be the thing that we really need to focus on as a collective. Is the awakening happens spontaneously. Okay, this comes in like it or not. You can prepare yourself with some of the practices here, but then the goal is, how do I live with this? Or rather the question, but the goal is to live with it, to embody life force. So we get these crucial pivot point moments like this last solstice that we had with the full moon that are major activations. They're also tellers, they're signs pointing to what's coming and what's happening. So we had this full moon, the moon cusped from Sagittarius into Capricorn as the solstice was coming in, right? And then we actually don't have any Cancer full moons. This month we'll have another Capricorn full moon at the end of the month. So we have this Cancer energy capped by this Capricornian vibe. And if you remember, Pluto's going to go back into Capricorn like around November. So there's some kind of, and Leo King's talking about this a lot too, so he's telling me, teaching me some cool stuff, but I've been pondering how what we're being shown over the solstice time is sort of like showing us what's coming. And I was saying today is a little preview for me for the fall. Like I heard that come out of my mouth because my kids are both off at like little adventures this week, and I don't have them, and I've been homeschooling them for most of their life. And my oldest boy started high school this last year, and now he's at like a leadership thing. And my younger boy, who's been homeschooled, is going to go to an art school this fall, but right now he's at like an outdoor thing all week. And so I'm getting this taste of what fall is going to be like, and then I realize that's what this moon is doing. That's what this energy is doing right now. It's showing us what is to come. It's previews of what's to come. So then we kind of just have to go back and do the scheduling, the routines to really get ourselves in alignment to receive these things, to make the most out of them, to be able to truly embody the frequencies that are coming now in with the sun, and will continue through the Lion's Gate and into our fall equinox. And like we are getting an opportunity to embody higher frequencies in real time with each other collectively. So what a time. And of course we talked about the Magician yesterday in the tarot, so we're still in that Magician vibe. We'll either go to the next card tomorrow or the next day, but whenever you're watching this, I need to make a new playlist for this tarot series, but I like to try to keep the videos organized a bit. So if the video is really talking about a specific portal, I call it cosmic portal vibes, right? And if we're just talking about Kundalini work, that's the Kundalini Queen playlist. Yoga and meditation, mudras and mantras, divination and stuff is meant to be more like the readings and stuff, though sometimes those fall in with the cosmic portal vibes. So anyway, so take a look at what's dropping in your life or what's been shown you over the weekend. I feel like the weekend has been showing a lot, and now it's sort of like an integration period of what has recently occurred, or maybe not just the weekend, maybe leading up to, over the weekend, just after the weekend of the solstice. So whenever you're watching that was sort of like preview, and it's even still preview. It's like the energy flowing over from there. So when we see that, we get an opportunity to make adjustments, right? To make inner adjustments, to make outer adjustments, and to bring our lives more into alignment. Really powerful, juicy, yummy, specific energy. So let's see, what else wanted to be talked about today? That was the main thing. is that preview that we've received, what we're going to do with that energy, right? What we're going to do with that. And that's on many different spheres. So you can look like what came up with health stuff, what came up in relationship stuff, what came up with business stuff, what came up, you know, just all the little nuances. Maybe what did your kids bring up, or friends, or whatever. Like, what was arising that now, yeah, there's some things that need to be addressed and aligned. So now you can use things like, of course, Saturnian frequencies, because we're about to go retrograde with Saturn. So there's a big, like, looking back over and making sure that we have the discipline in place, right? So scheduling things that are going to support us. That's not just work, that's mind-body nourishment practices, also spiritual nourishment practices. That's our food and our diet, that's our exercise routines, that's supplements, that's how much we're contacting those we love, right? Like that sort of scheduling. Do our kids have things going on that support them? Are we feeding our artistic nature? Like, all these things have to fit in to the schedule. So they kind of arose to show us, you know, what's possible. Sometimes we get this like cosmic glimpse, right? And this happens in our lives, especially at awakening moments and at major pivot points. We get like a bigger picture glimpse, and then we get like taken back to where we were, and we got to go through the step-by-steps, right? So this weekend and last week's and right now has kind of been like a glimpse. It is a glimpse. You're getting a glimpse of a bigger picture. So take that in, and then allow yourself to organize. The winds always seem to say yes if what I've been saying is cosmically aligned. So I'll take that as a as a confirmation from the wind. Okay, well, I'm going to keep this shorter today. Sometimes I keep you longer, so I hope that's some helpful information. Again, the Saturnian, like, help you align through your scheduling practices, honoring those routines and schedules that include relaxation time and nourishment time. There's one more thing. The silence. Make time for the silence. And don't get discouraged after the big glimpse when you get pulled back and you think, oh, I'm at point zero. No, you've had the glimpse. You've looked ahead. You've got some foresight, some premonitions. The oracle has spoken, so to speak, in your life. And now is the footwork, you know? It's like being taken to the top of the mountain on a helicopter, looking out and seeing like, isn't this an amazing view? Great, now go hike up here. Do the step-by-step. So that's where we're at, into the step-by-step. So thanks for joining this channel. If you liked this video, like it, subscribe so you get all the latest videos, especially my major arcana of the tarot and how that shows up in our awakening process, these archetypes. Every couple of days I'm doing one of those. Started on the solstice, so if you missed the Fool and the Magician, go back and check those out. And then this weekend, if you are in Salt Lake City, I will be at the Energy Conference on the 28th and the 29th, so we'll try to pull off some kind of video there. I'll have a booth there, and it'd be great to see you if you are in town. Otherwise, come back tomorrow and we'll check in then. I love you, and namaste.